there goes the scene. Scene refreshed. God dang it! This is making me so mad. Now we have to watch half that scene again. Or basically the whole scene again.
Nobody's warming up. Now it's my turn.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Branya! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of...
If this wasn't the last day for the banner,
Never do such
and our last chance of getting Topaz,
Yes.
I probably just wouldn't put up with the internet problems that I'm having right now.
In short,
And this game makes it so hard to actually skip back to where you are. Because on these motion cutscenes, you can't skip everything.
and your childhood experiences
Because they have to actually play out the whole movement.
because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite
You can't just, like, mash through.
I hope we can still find common ground.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my... I admire your determination. Seeing as we've come this far,
I understand.
Okay, this is where we were.
I've been taking things one step at a time. The first step was changing your mind. Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
See, like, we were at the end of the scene, too. We were literally at the end. And because of network problems, we had to watch the whole thing again.
what a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Yes. This is where we put an end to it all.
And then began again.
That's right. Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we clear to proceed?
The path ahead is clear.
The guy's name
Commander
is
Darwin.
Kyle.
You and your companions can proceed north without hindrance.
Excellent. The mountain road ahead is a little treacherous. Watch your step. Let's go.
What is this place? We've
I don't
never
know
been
why.
here before,
All
right?
names are just names. And they say more about the parent
We've only recently
who
discovered
named
this
the person
domain.
than it actually does about the person.
Keep moving forward. What I want to show you is
And
just
less so in fictional cases, because in fictional cases we actually use names as signifiers. And because of that, like, I don't know, Kyle's just always seemed like such a brah name to me.
Look. The people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance. Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there?
Well, this is my favorite song in the game. It's Hearthfire, which we don't hear very often. Like, we've only heard it like once or twice in the whole game, and I'm glad that it played again. I've had it play in the Express a lot.
I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your records?
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the Strategic Investment Department's reports.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
So what you're saying is the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Belabogians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit. It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Belabogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world.
Which fits the name Engine of Creation way more than being just a battle mech.
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Belabogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must act and show those who doubt us that we Belobog have the will and the ability to control our own destiny. The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself. The children of Belobog have made their decision. They have chosen to preserve this homeland with their own two hands.
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all. I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Branya. I shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part. My world never had a resolute leader, so...
Yeah.
people gave up
So
on
I walked
ideas
away
that
during the
were
time that she was talking to Svarog about
But your civilization
the robots, I think, because I think they've already seen them.
them.
One of the things they could have done,
A truly admirable feat.
something that happens in real life,
Then,
is
I'm willing to
asset
respect your
repossession.
latest decision.
They made all of these robots
We'll find a way to
for the fight of Urilla 06 that never got used, and that is a major part of their debt.
The acquisition of Urilla 6 is a strategic decision that's been
And they could have reacquired all of that and at least erased the initial principal. You could say that the
convincing them would be extremely
what's it called, the
unless
interest. I don't know why I was blanking on the word. The interest still has to be paid off due to time, even with recollecting the initial principal
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself
of the assets
the nameless of
and
the
wiping their
Topaz
value off of the debt. That's
are
fine.
willing to vouch.
There's plenty of other things they could do to pay off this debt, as long as they get the fragmentum in control. A planet completely covered in snow that's warming up to the point that is habitable to people would be a great tourist destination.
I'll handle it.
Like, there are tons of ways that they could begin to repay this debt and actually start killing the interest fast, which is the important part, right? Because aside from the principal, the interest just continues to grow and grow and grow. I don't know.
Topaz.
I know the debt's astronomical, but
Accountability.
his entire situation seems like it just played out
Thing I can't handle. There are more
entirely
things than
fictionally.
titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is what
And by that I mean, like, in a way that doesn't inherently reflect how it would probably play out in real life given the same circumstances.
If that's what they want to do, then so be it. I've long passed the stage of working just for money.
Thank
I also think I
you
lost
so
the
much
YouTube
for
side.
all you've done. I never thought we'd
Let me
drag
double
the
check.
Express into a crisis again. Much less one that might cause a rift between you and the IPC.
Rift. I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check.
Yeah, we lost it before. I'll just have to find where it ends afterwards and just like, I don't know, export the rest as a video. It's like the only choice I have at this point.
Oh, I think I might know who you're talking about. You could say he's a special case. For most people, the interview process is much shorter.
I'm glad we're able to discuss some lighter topics. Well, you all need some rest after everything you've been through. I've arranged.
Or at least I could
for
reset the
your
YouTube
dinner
end
pad.
to pop back up
Miss Topaz, if you need
after
someone
this
to
section, just so I know it's a lot easier, cleaner spot
I
for me to
appreciate the
find.
offer, but I need to head back and deliver my reports. It's been great getting to know you both. I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
Oh my god, back to the hotel room. I've grown to hate this hotel room. I mean, though the best part in all of Eurilla 6 was in that hotel room inside the wardrobe, but still, I've grown to hate this hotel room.
Where there are people, there is noise.
I've been wondering,
Oh, I just saw lightning.
how did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
Well, you know, keeping an eye on the crew is just another part of a navigator's job.
What are all of the navigators' responsibilities? Because it seems kind of all over the place. Right, because Pom Pom's the conductor, but the navigator seems like the equivalent of the captain of the ship, even though for a train that is like the conductor's job. Like your responsibilities seem to be much more than what a navigator's job on a ship would actually be.
Marge was looking forward to the Soulworm Festival for ages. Looks like she's missed her chance this time. I never thought this trip would be so tiring. Time for bed.
In light of the events that have transpired,
Okay, so
the following disciplinary measures against you.
we already had problems with the stream cutting off on YouTube before this. What? No, cancel. I don't want to see. Yeah. No. We had problems with the YouTube stream cutting off at the very end, so
Corresponding
I had to clip some of the Twitch
all bonuses for the
to where like it ended, and then I had trouble actually finishing this because of the internet, and this scene just kept resetting and resetting and resetting. So we're just gonna watch it now. I'm clipping everything together in a video. We're just uploading it into the playlist, so it'll be a non-live video that's just there in the playlist for people to continue the story if they want. So extra work on my part, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
You only got demoted one rank?
This is also the first time that we actually get to interact with Aventurine, which is kind of cool.
Pretty big
Though I guess we don't interact with him. It's just he shows up in the game through this voice call.
They've already left the call. Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Evangeline, why are you still on the line?
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new place in the hierarchy.
Can I help you? If you've got something to say it already.
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Eurillo 6 would be a high-risk, low-reward...
One thing I always consider is I think these scenes are rendered dynamically
in our line of work,
in the areas of the game that they're supposed to be in. So, like, if I had ran through here and destroyed that barrel before the scene happened, would that barrel be broken? Or gone?
If not,
I think it would just be gone because they disappear shortly after you break them.
Don't hang up, I get it.
But, like, this stuff should change depending on, like, what you do daily.
Okay. How about this? Something that might interest you. While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurillo 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's why he didn't attend today's meeting.
Terravan?
That's right. The renowned Terravan. One of the 7 board
But,
members.
basically after we're done with this scene, and I upload this very short bit to YouTube. Hopefully, if I'm feeling up to it, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of sick. My voice is kind of eh.
Diamond's been a great help to both
Very late tonight, I will probably hop on and try to do the cool Ethereum Wars event. So we can still try to pull Topaz. Though if we have a pull, I guess I'll do it at the very end of this video. Because if we do end up just, I don't know, randomly pulling Topaz, then I guess there's really no reason for me to grind Gem or Jades. And I could just play Bloodstain or something in the morning.
What prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others?
Penacony. What else?
What?
And here's kind of the lead up as to why he's in Penacony.
That's the kind of reaction I was hoping for.
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least someone higher than rank P46.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters. If you ask me, doing business with them is a lost cause. But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your blunder on Eurillo 6.
I'll get back to you later. Seems like it's just one wild ride after another. I hope I made the right decision this time.
The bear! From the museum! Okay, it was after this event. I was wondering if it was.
This snow is mesmerizing.
Cool. That is done. And now Topaz will show up on the Express sometimes. What is this? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, you know what? We'll read this later because it has to do with the Ethereum Wars thing. So we've got our achievement. Which it actually puts us in a couple pulls. So we'll go through and we'll see if we get Topaz real quick. And if not, then yes, I am hopping back on much later tonight when I have more time. Or I guess it depends what you consider late tonight, early tomorrow morning. I don't know what you mean, what it is, but yep. Okay, so I'm gonna be hopping on later. Anybody who happens to see this between now and then, I'll see you then if you want to. If not, you can always continue watching this in the playlist. And yeah, that's it. Sorry for all the technical hiccups along the way.